Continuing coverage of fall football training camp for the Ball State Cardinals, we are joined by the quarterback in Drew Plitt. This is the first time you have ridden on the one line here in a fall camp, and I know you had spring ball, but what is it like when you are the senior guy in that room now and there's no one else to turn to with an answer to a question? Everybody's up turning to you.
Well, I mean, I turned to Coach Lynch and Coach New to talk through things with them. But I think the biggest thing is just helping the younger guys get to where I'm at, helping out anything that they have questions on. Or they turn to me, I mean, I usually have the answer. If not, I'll talk to Coach Lynch or Coach New about it.
Has there been a pretty seamless leadership transition in your eyes of learning how to be a guy that people are going to look up to on a daily basis?
Absolutely. You know, the guys look to me to lead the show, and that's kind of what I've done. I just came in and did my thing. I'm not really a big rah-rah guy, but just getting them focused in and ready to go.
What's it like not being a rah-rah guy? I feel like there's different types of leaderships, and people expect that loud, boisterous sometimes, but there is a way to be a quarterback where you're just kind of a let's grab the lunch pail and go to work.
Right. I think it's more just like I'm not one to get everybody hyped up, but I mean, I'll yell and get guys going when we're out on the field. I talk a lot when I'm out there. It's just I'm not a big guy that's gonna get you hyped up. I'm just gonna get you going.
Is there a how you behave in the huddle one-on-one class? How do you learn that as a quarterback? How do you get guys to look at you a certain way to know, hey, 3rd down and 4, we're gonna go out there and look at me. I'm gonna lead us to the promised land.
Confidence. I mean, it's all in your voice. How you approach the game. You got to be confident when you're out there. If you're not confident, they can tell just by the way you act, the way you talk, and that's the biggest thing. Is you just got to be confident in your voice and what you're doing, and know what you're doing.
Where's your confidence at? How much more confident are you now? Not that you weren't last year, but this year, being a junior, being an upperclassman, what's changed?
It's just getting to know the offense even more. You know, through the spring, I was able to actually take the offense and just like go into actually why we're doing each play and kind of against what defense is good. So coach is kind of giving me the freedom that if I see something that I like better, I'm able to change it, and I understand that more now.
Talk to me about that a little bit. When people say learning the offense a little bit more, it's another year older, I've been around a little bit more. What does that truly mean from an X's and O's standpoint? What's different being around here for a 4th year versus a 3rd year? What nuances get added in at that point in your career?
It's really just knowing situations and why we're running each play in the situation, and then knowing with the plays what's good against what coverage and what defense. So I mean, some runs may not be good against certain blitzes or certain defenses. Same thing as pass plays are not good against certain coverages, and now I'm just starting to understand which ones are good versus each and able to change those when I need it.
Tell me about your arsenal. Who's had a really good camp out there of guys that you can throw to?
Everybody's had a great camp. I mean, I have trust in everybody to go out and make a play. You saw today, I mean, I threw it on the 2-minute drill. I probably threw it to 4 different people amongst 5 guys, and that's just the confidence I have in them. They're able to make the plays.
How does that get formed? Is that a lot of hours out here over the summer?
Yeah, summer, spring, even in the winter, getting out on the indoor, getting out here on the field, throwing, just doing whatever I can to get closer with them. Even Malik, you know, he made the transition to wide receiver. We actually worked together this summer. So,
work together where?
Stoops.
How does that help?
We were around each other a lot. We talked a lot. We went through things even when we were at work. Kind of when we saw each other pass by, we'd say something about practice or about kind of the lifting, whatever it is. Just talk to each other a lot.
And you talk about getting timing down.
Mm-hmm.
We ran a lot of routes together.
Right.
What does that mean? How do you get your timing down with the receiver, and when do you know you're in sync?
First thing is you got to go full speed when you're out here. I mean, you can't be out here and just jogging around. That's the biggest thing with timing, because a lot of times it's footwork, matching the footwork to each route, or going through concepts and understanding what's good versus each defense, and that's kind of what we've done. I think the biggest thing this offseason is getting the wide receivers to understand the concepts against defenses and what they should look for when they see the defense.
Tell me something about Drew Plitt that has nothing to do with football.
I mean, I already used one earlier 2 years ago when I was scared of the dark when I'm coming up from the basement.
Has that changed?
No, not at all. We live in the woods, so I mean, it's scary down there.
Where's that come from? Did you watch a movie one day?
Yeah, I hate scary movies with a passion.
Who's the better Plitt that plays athletics at Ball State?
Everybody thinks my sister's the better athlete.
She hasn't played any games yet, though.
Listen, it's not my word.
What's it like coming from your family, though? Do you just fall into athletics? Is that just something that everyone does when you're a Plitt?
Yeah, I think so. Both my parents played college sports, so I mean, we grew up just being around it. My parents were coaches as well. My mom was a volleyball coach, my dad was a baseball coach, and so we just kind of like learned it through them. We were always around it, so we learned to love it, and they always pushed us that whatever we were going to do, go all out. So, and for us, it was athletics, and we were just like, if we're going to do it, we're going to go all out.
NFL team growing up was?
Bengals.
Colts at all?
A little bit, because my grandparents were Colts fans.
Is it going to be cool for you to walk out on an NFL field week 1?
Absolutely. It's going to be awesome, but we played in Canton for the state championship, so it's something similar.
What was that like?
That was awesome. It was snowing. There was probably 4 inches of snow on the ground. It was just an awesome experience all around.
What do you do in a situation like that? Like, do you just walk around and look up at the stands and at the lights before kickoff and say, all right, that's out of the way, let's just go play a game now?
Yeah, I'm kind of different when I approach like my pregame. I like to be more relaxed, so I'm always kind of joking around, having a good time. And for me, it's just kind of looking around, just seeing what was going on, having some fun while doing my routes.
Drew, it's coming quick. Enjoy it. Best of luck, all right?
Appreciate it. Thank you.